Hello everyone and welcome back to our Alfred the Great playthrough where we are currently sieging northern East Anglia, which is around the Norwich area, which got taken over unfortunately just as we were about to take it by Sigurd Snake in the Eye. So we're going to have to try and take that still from scratch again now, which is a little bit annoying if I'm perfectly honest, but we'll try and grind it down. Anyway, I know that Sigurd's army is pretty depleted, so hopefully we're not going to have to worry about that too much, and hopefully it won't take too long. It's just the fact that we're going to have to sail over to Denmark. We're Willenport, so at least that siege starts getting underway. It has nearly fallen. Jorvik did gain a lot of power in the last episode, moving down into the lands of Lincoln as well as the southern lands of East Anglia, which is interesting to say the least. It has really made Mercia a little bit weaker. We have now managed to sway the King of Mercia, Fuller, which is perfect, so we can end our swaying of him. We do want to try and get an alliance with him at some point. So we go, we can negotiate an alliance now, so let's do that. We've won that siege as well. We got a little bit of gold from it, but not a whole lot. But that puts us at 50% straight away. And we have managed to form an alliance with Petty King Berkled of Mercia, which is perfect. That is our brother-in-law by marriage. And, okay, he's calling us into war instantly. To the charming Petty King Alfred of Wessex, I call on you to honour our alliance and join me in the holy war for the earldom of Cambridgeshire. Okay, I will accept, as it's pretty close by and it's going to be pretty easy to win, I would imagine, but we are going to concentrate on our own war for now. Let's sail over to Sigurd's Land's End, just because we know he is quite weak. It's a pain that we have to sail over there, but we're not making a lot of money either, which is a little bit of a pain, but we will do once we get this war over with, and it just gets us that little tiny bit of land. We can also call him into our war, so we will... Okay, which one? Hang on a minute. Yeah, so we will call him in to that war. We can lawfully imprison you. I'm just going to ignore that for now, and our ally has joined our war, which is good, so at least he can hopefully defend our homelands whilst we're off over the sea. We have got our claims on Cornwall as well in the last episode, so we will be pushing down here once we get a chance, but we may have to wait until the current Cornish king does die, as unfortunately he's got an alliance with West Francia, which is... yeah, that's not good at all. I did want to have a look as well at Prince Rodri. Let's have a look at his son and heir. I'm guessing that's his heir, isn't it? Yes, it's his primary heir. Oh, he doesn't have any children of his own yet. He's not even married, which is interesting, as I was hoping that we could get some sort of alliance with the Prince of Wales and that we could work together. He does have younger children, though. He does have a son of 9. I think we have a son and a daughter now, don't we? So our son is 5 and our daughter is 2. Wow, so a lot of years have already passed. Alfred is already 25, which is crazy to think that 7 years have passed already. Time really does fly by in CK3. I thought it went quick enough in CK2, but yeah, it literally does not wait for anyone. So she's 2, so we might be able to do something there. Then what about your second son? No, he has no children. His wife does seem to be pregnant, though, so we could do something there. He has another son. He looks like he's been in a bit of a scrape. And then his youngest son is 9. So we could maybe arrange a marriage between him and our daughter. And he would be interested in that. Yeah, it's fine that they're going to be of his dynasty. Our daughter's got a bad trait anyway, so let's send proposal and let's see if we can get an alliance with Prince Rodri. At least then we can, the Anglo-Saxons and the Britons can join together to try and force out the Vikings. And then at some point we may take Wales. To the benign Petty King Alfred of Wessex, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your daughter Margaret will be betrothed to my son Merthin. Excellent. So can we now... we can ask the head of the faith for gold, but we won't do that right now. But we can call you into this war. We've got plenty of prestige. I won't call you in just yet. Has our army arrived off the coast yet? Yes, they have, but we've got literally no manpower there at all. So we're going to have to sail that back home, unfortunately. Our manpower is ridiculously weak from that sail over, which is a pain in the arse. So we're going to have to... you know what? We're just going to have to disband this army once they land back, which is a pain. We've literally got no manpower, but hopefully just by letting time tick along we should be able to win that war. So let's get the men that we've got back. I know that we're in debt, but we will be able to get out of debt once we disband our 87 men. And we should win this war just as the months tick by, to be honest. So let's disband our army. Perfect. And hopefully, I want to not just take England back through war, but also through marriages and alliances and just very smart political moves, just like Alfred the Great actually did. So how strong are Cornwall? 676 men. We obviously have Mercia on our side anyway, and he does have the niece. We've unlocked a new lifestyle points. Let's have a look. We can go for living off the land, raid speed and supply capacity. Wow, supply capacity plus 200%. That is pretty good. Organised march, movements. I think I'm going to go for that living off the land. That's pretty good, to be honest. So yeah, we'll go for that. Why not? Petty King Burgard is not swayed. I know we can't sway him anymore. There's not really any other leaders that we need to sway. We have a pretty good relationship with the Prince of Wales anyway, so we could do with swaying somebody else, to be honest. Let's end this for now. Yes, abandon this scheme. We don't need to sway him. He's got 100% opinion of us. He does have a son, 2 sons in fact. Grandson of King Charles. Ah, that makes sense. We've had a notable guest arrive. Who are you? Okay, you're a legendary blade master, which is interesting. A cautious leader, unyielding defender. Wow, you're very good with 18 prowess as well. Can we I want to recruit you, definitely. You're very, very impressive. He's unlanded. We could land him. He's arrived in Dorset. Ah, that's a point. We do actually need to... we won't be able to do it whilst we're at war, though, will we? I do want to move our capital to Winchester at some point. We're 66% up in this war now without even having to do anything. I know that you do get the monthly prestige, so that's fine. Powerful vassal expects a counter position. Who is it? Earl Edfrith. Is there anything decent about him? Not really. Our current steward's a little bit better than him, so we're going to have to say no to you, I'm afraid, my friend. Is there any interesting decisions that we can make whilst we wait for stuff? Not really. Greetings, my liege. I have been hosting your Chancellor, Earl Ethelred, for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendour of the realm under your rule. I am nothing less than honoured to serve as your vassal. Perfect. That's good to hear. I don't think we have any factions against us, which is good. That's very good to see. I don't think any of our vassals really have a hugely negative opinion of us. Most of them seem to have a very good opinion of us, to be honest. All of them, in fact, are in the green, which is very good. Some of them we obviously raised to earldom, so that's why they're going to have such good opinions of us. We're now at 71%, which is perfect. Oh, a faction has been created against us. Right, just as we were speaking about factions. Wants lower county control. 1 member. They're just peasants, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. We can sort that out if it becomes an issue at some point. We can designate a guardian for Ethelred. So let's have a look at Ethelred. He's bossy. He's very martial based. So yeah, we are going to be the perfect person to educate him ourselves. Then hopefully at least we can, well, if we're lucky, get a very, very good heir to replace Alfred. I'm not going to ask for gold. We're making a lot of gold because our armies are currently disbanded. We could make some new vassals, but I don't really want to unless I have to. I'd rather keep making the good money that we've currently got. We've got 2 very good alliances there, so to push back the Vikings. How are Jorvik actually doing? Wow, he's got so many men. Jarl Halfdan has. He's actually terrifying, but once he dies, he is pretty old. Hopefully things will get a bit easier. The same with Ivar the Boneless. He's also pretty old, and he's also very weak. And he owns this little bit of land here, which I believe Mercia was going for anyway, so that's fine. It's Cornwall that I want to try and get next. They're defending against King... Okay, so they're defending against East Francia. In their claim on the Kingdom of Italy. So they're actually quite busy at present. So we could try and do something there. It's a shame that we can't. Has King Charles got a daughter or a granddaughter? He does have a granddaughter here who's 6. She's very good martial-wise as well. Can we arrange a marriage between her and our son? Which would result in an alliance, meaning that hopefully they would stay out of any conflict that we have with Cornwall. It's a shame that we can't try and vassalize them. Greetings, Petty King Alfred of Wessex. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your son and heir, Ethelred, will be betrothed to my daughter, Elizabeth. Excellent. Prince Louis the Stammer, can we get an alliance straight away, don't we? But can we get an alliance with King Charles? I don't think we can then, can we? We can offer to join his war, which we're not going to do. But hopefully this will help us if we do try and take Cornwall. We could go for a quick strike on Cornwall anyway. What sort of war can we actually declare on you? Just to press our claims. Obviously, we've got both of these claims, but we take Devon first. It's only 50 prestige for each. Can we not try and take both claims at once? We've got 3 allies. They've got 1 ally. Oh, okay, but he's got a lot of manpower. Unless King Charles was to die, of course. But we won't press that anyway. We need to wait for our men to replenish. Sinful Bishop exposed. Well, that's not good, is it? It's never good to see that. You are now known for your dedication to your faith. That's perfect. That's good to know. What other wars can we can declare war on Halfdan and this chief here for the southern Welsh lands. No, we're not going to do that. I want to get the English lands before we even consider taking the Welsh lands. And I don't want to ruin this alliance that we have with Prince Rodri. If we can help him take Wales, as I said, that's fine. We've got 2,000 manpower now. Do you know what? We could, whilst King Charles is busy, which he is very busy and he's losing his war, we could go and strike for Cornwall quickly. And hopefully it doesn't do that stupid thing that always happened to me in CK2, where they would suddenly push their claim. They would just leave their own war to come over and defend their ally. That was infuriating when that happened. There we go. We've declared war. Let's raise all our... Oh, bollocks. I forgot to change our location. Never mind. That's fine. But we will call... Should we call in Prince Rodri of Wales? How much would it cost us to do that? It would cost us 150 prestige. Yeah, we've got tons of prestige. Why not? Let's try and get this war over with a little bit quicker. Enemy ally joins the war. King Charles has joined the war. That's not good. So we've got to try and end this war pretty quickly, which we should be able to. To the benevolent petty King Alfred of Wessex, of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Gwynedd. Perfect. Right. Let's march on to Devon. And Prince Rodri has joined the war in our favour. And, okay, Holy War for the Earldom of Cambridge. Holy War for the Earldom of... the siege has been lifted as a couple of other people have joined in that war, which is a shame. We could just... Do you know what? Can we offer white peace? Will not accept. That's fine. We'll come back to take care of you afterwards. That's fine. We will... Actually... Let's get that back under siege first, and then we will concentrate on the lands of Devon afterwards, at least if we get that under siege. How many men are involved in this war? They have 1,400. Oh, we have 3,000. So I've got more manpower than them. We just need to get this back under siege, which shouldn't take too long. It should be a pretty quick... Wow, 7 months. Yeah, we'll get this under siege, and hopefully Prince Rodri will march his forces south. And the Mercian War has almost ended as well, which is good. Greetings, my benevolent liege. I have come to discover a most appalling truth about Earl Ethelred. Though I loathe bringing this matter to your attention, I must inform you that this man is keeping secrets of the most alarming kind from you. Your concern is deeply appreciated, Onlaf. You better forget all about this, Onlaf. He loses 10% opinion of us. We gain 12 stress. Earl Ethelred. Our Chancellor. You better forget all about it for now. Right, let's concentrate on this for now, and then we will march round. Hopefully, Prince Rodri will take his men south. We will call in the Mercian army as well. Actually, the Mercian army will leave them helping us in the war against the Vikings. How long till this siege is? Enemy ally joins the war. Okay, that's annoying. The Vikings have so many allies. It's so infuriating. 53 days left until this falls. And he's offered it as white peace. Yeah, let's go for it then. Your allies shared 100 prestige based on their contribution. You spent 50 piety. So be it. Yeah, we'll just concentrate on taking Cornwall for now. That was a bit of a stalemate war, to be honest, for now. It would have been quite hard to take. Hopefully, at some point, it will go independent from Sigurd's realm, and it will be easier for us to take. Right, let's march ourselves on to Devon. How old is Alfred now? 27. My God, time goes way too quickly. And the Exeter army has arrived here. Holy War for the Earldom of Cambridge, yep, so be it. And call to war to the benevolent petty King Alfred of Wessex. I call on you to honour our alliance and join me in the third Jorvik conquest of the Earldom of Nottinghamshire. Oh god, Halfdan's very scarily strong, isn't he? I'm going to have to decline for now, I'm afraid, my friend. Your dishonour comes at a cost. Yes, I know, but we're a little bit busy. Oh, we've got a chieftain here. Nice, let's ransom him then. Get a nice bit of gold for that, and we've unlocked another martial lifestyle point, which is ridiculous how quickly they come around. Let's have a look what we should do with this one then. Organise, march up, movement speed. Yeah, let's get a little bit more movement speed so we can move up and down England a little bit quicker. We're under siege. Yes, I know. Ransom accepted. Gets us a bit of gold. Let's station some besiegers here, and then let's march the bulk of our army to lift the siege of Dorset. Let's put a different commander in charge of this army. Let's go for Earl Wolf here of Oxfordshire. He should be able to take care of that for us. And we can crush the army of Exeter here in Dorset. Hopefully they're not going to get away in time. Perfect, we've caught them, and it should be a crushing victory. Alfred is ridiculous. Look at that, 29 prowess. That's absolutely insane. How long is this siege here going to take? 5 months left. That's not too bad. And the Battle of Paul is won. A great victory. Perfect. Puts us on 2%. I don't think we lost 104 men. They lost 200. So, yeah, it was a pretty small battle, but we managed to get a decent amount of their army killed, which is good. Let's march our army onto... Well, we can't go down there yet, so we'll just stand it in these mountains for now. These hills and mountains in the barony of Oakhampton, and just wait until we can march on once this other province falls. It does look like Charles isn't going to get involved, which is good. We can call our allies into the war, but we won't do that for now. We can imprison a countess of Middle Essex. We'll leave that for now. And Petty Queen Ethelwulf has gained the pregnant trait. Perfect. Let's hope for another son. Then again, a daughter would be good. It'd be nice to have a spare, so we've got an heir and a spare, but it would be good to have another daughter to marry off to somebody and form some more alliances. This should fall any second now. Something as well that I keep forgetting to tell everybody in the videos is about the Discord server, because I know a lot of you may not know about it. There's a lot of new people finding the channel lately with Crusader Kings free, but yeah, I have a really thriving Discord community which is very active and it's really fun. So yeah, we'd love for a lot of you to join in there. Prince Rodri took Petty King Dormouth's son Necton hostage after the siege of Exeter. Perfect. Right, let's march this army onto here, and then let's march this army onto the barony of Tintagel, and that should have most of it then under our control. Okay, the Exeter army is in Wareham. Do you know what? Let's take these 1800 then and march them back. Lift the siege of Dorset, and hopefully Prince Rodri... I know Prince Rodri's deciding to follow us. I was hoping that he would siege Launceston instead, but... Okay, they're now marching away. Can we try and trap them, if possible? Yes, we are going to catch them perfectly. Perfect. And that's going to be another crushing victory. Yeah, absolute slaughter. One of our valiant soldiers has managed to maim the enemy knight Modred. Perfect. And yeah, that's a crushing victory. Let's march back to continue our siege then down in Cornwall. And how was that victory? We lost 56 men compared to their 153, so we've left them in a pretty bad state, which is good. And this siege... Okay, friendly exchanges. Oswald of Wessex gained 20 opinion of you. Okay, nice. Is that our nephew, Oswald? I think it is, isn't it? Our brother Ethelred's son, Oswald. We could always marry him off and get a decent alliance with him. And he's pretty good at diplomacy and intrigue. Let's get him... Should we educate him ourselves? Yeah, let's educate our nephew ourselves. Why not? I suppose he will be our heir's heir for now, won't he? Probably. So it's probably a good idea to do that. How long until this siege here is won? 26 days. Perfect. What's in a name? With the babe cradled in her arms, Petty Queen Ethelwulf looks up at me, her face surprisingly serene. My love, could we name her Edberg after my thoughtful mother? A lovely idea. It is. She gains a 15% opinion of us, which is good, and we've got another daughter, and our mother-in-law gets a good opinion of us as well, which is good. So let's have a look at our newborn daughter, and Awesome. She's been born with a quick trait, which is very nice. The first one of our children to inherit something. Has our daughter inherited anything other than her illness? She's pensive. Okay, so we could do with getting... You've got a diplomatic education. Let's see if we could probably do with finding you a guardian at some point. And we've won that siege, and it got us a bit of gold. We've literally just got to get this siege underway, and that will be the war won. It's a shame that we can't take all of this land. Let's speed things up to get that done a little bit quicker, just in case. You never know if anyone's going to show up to ruin it. 400 men. Let's march them onto that join together and stop them lifting that siege. How long until this falls? 2 months. Perfect. Merge together. Split in half, just to make sure we've got enough men. And then the 1200 led by Alfred. Let's go and lift. No. Oh, bollocks. Oh, no. We're okay. No, we're not. I hate when it does that, even though I was certain we only had one army selected. But we scared them off, so it's fine. That army, march onto the Cornish army. The other army, stay and besiege Cornwall. 81% now. What other issues do we have? You can designate a guardian for Margaret of Wessex. We want someone with decent diplomacy. We haven't got anyone really with decent diplomacy. Someone with decent learning. Our courtier here with 17 learning. Yes, perfect. Let's send the proposal. We don't need to call in allies. How long is it going to take to finish this siege? Not long. Not long at all. Where has that army marched off to? Can we catch them in time? Yes, we can. Perfect. Crushing victory again, and we've managed to capture an enemy combatant as well. Is it one that we can get away with ransoming? Yes, it is. Perfect. Modred, he's the one who got wounded in the last battle, wasn't it? Yes, it is. 10 gold. Yeah, 10 gold, I'll take it. Wow, we've got 200 gold now as well, which is nice. That's soon crept up, hasn't it? That didn't take long at all. Let's march the army back down just in their capital, just in case. Neighbours' war resolved. That was the war that we didn't join in. Now it looks like they actually managed to win that somehow as well. Toil and hard work. My nephew Oswald has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Work hard and you can master anything. Indeed, work hard. Indeed, hard work will bring him what he wants. And he gets the diligent trait from that, which is awesome. It's a very nice trait to have. So our nephew's pretty decent. He's not bad, to be fair. We have to try and find him a spouse at some point. We've got a dangerous faction, which sucks. And there we go. We've won that war. Perfect. Enforce demands. Send. To the rattling petty King Alfred, may your years be short and miserable. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. We get 10 fame for that, which is nice as well. And we also got a bit of gold in the siege. Disband all. Exeter is now part of Wessex. Perfect. We are over our domain limit, so we do need to land somebody. Let's have a look. Have we got any interesting courtiers? Someone who'd make a good vassal. Let's have a look. That guy was a really cool soldier, but he was quite old, wasn't he? I think 47. We've got a bishop. We've got this guy who's frail, an elusive shadow, craven, generous, and calm. We've got our son, of course. We've got Oswald, we could land our nephew. Would that be a good idea? I don't know if it would be the best idea. Let's raise a new lord then. That impressive military guy, him. Can we arrange a marriage for him? Not to anyone in court. So let's grant the titles. The earldom, not Somerset. No. The earldom of Devon. Perfect, there we go. We've got a new person in Devon. He becomes our vassal. He'll be pretty loyal because of that as well, hopefully. We can ask for gold, but there's no need for us to ask for gold at present. Wessex is looking pretty nice there. Gwent, part of Wales. I'm surprised that Prince Rodri hasn't tried to press more claims. We could declare war on Jorvik to try and take this bit of land here. He's got 4,500 men still compared to our... Okay, we've nearly got 3,000, so it's not too bad. We've got a nice bit of gold as well. So whilst we have gold, let's see if we can increase this. How much is it going to cost us? 95 gold. So yeah, we'll increase that. And you know what? It's only going to cost 95 again. We've got the coin. Let's spend it and upgrade that all the way to level 3 for our light horsemen, which will hopefully help us nicely. And we can field over 3,200 men now, which is nice. Also, we need to remember just how impressive our martial ability is, which is going to obviously help us out a lot. Right, let's move realm capital to Winchester, where it should be. Perfect. is what can we build here? We've not got enough coin to build any of these things, but we will try and do a couple of these upgrades when we get a chance. We're still trying to increase development in this county. What was our other council members currently doing? You're still improving religious relations. That's fine, as we don't really need to get any claims just yet. Mercia did lose Nottingham, didn't it? Yes, it's lost Nottinghamshire. Leicestershire, though, my home city, is still part of Mercia. Jorvik is getting very strong, very powerful. What was I looking at again? I can't remember. So, yeah, let's let things tick along. Wow, Alfred is 29. He's getting old too quickly. I don't like it. We could try and go for Jorvik and go for this smaller land. Not much else we could do at present. We can go for the Holy War for that duchy. Holy War for the county. It costs us less, of course. We are allies with Mercia, so we don't want to do anything there too much at present. Oh, okay. Petty Queen Osber. Okay, of Mercia. Can we arrange a marriage between her and our son and heir to the niece? They are related and there is a risk of the children being inbred, and they won't accept anyway. I was hoping we might be able to get the marriage there to bring the two kingdoms together, but it doesn't look like they're willing to do that, which is a shame. What about if we marry her to our nephew Oswald? Oh, this is our nephew. Did I? Oh yeah, we already betrothed our son, didn't we? I'm being stupid. We betrothed him to the the Prince of Frankia's daughter, West Frankia's daughter, didn't we? Of course. He's looking pretty impressive. 8 martial already. That's not bad. Hopefully he picks up some more traits as he gets older, as he's could do with picking up a couple more. I think we'll end this episode here for now, guys, while I assess what I think we should do. You guys can feel free to tell me what you think our next move should be as well. It probably would make sense to go for the Earldom of this Earldom of Suffolk, is it? I think it's Suffolk. We could do with doing that. We're not going to be able to declare war on you, unfortunately, without breaking our truce, which we definitely do not want to do. It's a shame that we can't try and offer you vassalage or anything like that. It is a shame. Never mind. But yes, we will end this episode here, guys. So thank you all so much for watching as always. I hope that you have enjoyed. If so, please don't forget to like and comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of Alfred the Great.